Very good evening to all of you. Today we are going to look at a topic called plagiarism. What plagiarism is and how we can avoid plagiarism. So, plagiarism, in simple words, is copying and pasting. So, talking about your assignment, for example, you copy and paste your assignment. You copied the idea from Wikipedia, from the internet, and then you pasted those ideas and opinions, make it as your words in your assignment. So that is plagiarism. So we cannot simply copy and paste. We cannot take people's ideas and opinions from anywhere, from the website, from a book in the library, and make it as our work. So in academic, it is simply wrong, and we call it as plagiarism. So many people think of plagiarism as copying another's work or borrowing someone else's ideas, but terms like copying and borrowing or pasting can disguise the seriousness of the offense. So that means plagiarism is more than that, not just simply copying and pasting or borrowing, but it is something which is more serious. So plagiarism is a fraud, it is a theft. It is like you are stealing people's ideas or people's words and make it as your own words in your assignment, in your website, in your speech, in your presentation. So it is using people's productions, book, writing, and essay, speech without crediting the source. So what you need to do is you need to cite the person. For example, when you have when you want to say that there are 20,000 cases of drug abuse in Malaysia last year, so you have to say according to who. According to Michael 2017, there were 20,000 cases of drug abuse in Malaysia last year. Or you can say according to the Ministry of Health, there were 20,000 cases of drug abuse in Malaysia. So when it is a specific idea, when it is something that someone else produced, you have to cite that person. You have to recognize the person. You have to say according to who. If it is a general idea like water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, so you don't have to say according to who. You don't have to say according to Michael 2017, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So you don't have to cite. If it is a specific idea, someone else produced that idea, so you have to cite 20,000 cases of drug abuse. So that is produced by someone else. So you have to cite the name of that person. So plagiarism is a theft. It is like stealing people's ideas. So in academic, theft is called plagiarism. So why do students commit plagiarism? Why do you, perhaps previously, you committed plagiarism? That is because firstly, students, they don't understand what plagiarism is, so they do not know how to avoid plagiarism. So they thought copying and pasting is okay in doing their assignment, but it is not okay, it is plagiarism. They are afraid their own ideas are not good enough, so many students, they think their ideas in their essays, in their writing, not good enough, so they copy and paste. They committed plagiarism. Short of time, doing their assignments last minute, preparing their assignments last minute, so they copied and pasted. They are worried about their ability to write in English, thinking that their English is not good enough, so they copy and paste from Wikipedia, for example. And lastly, they don't understand what they are doing, so they copy and paste. So what are other reasons that you can think of? Maybe they are too lazy to do their assignments, so they just simply copy and paste, commit plagiarism. So plagiarism is very serious, and so copying so many words or ideas from somewhere else, and that makes up the majority of your work. So that means when you are doing your assignment, it has to be your own words. You cannot copy and paste the words exactly, the words or sentences from other sources. Ideas, yes, you can, but you have to cite, you have to name, you have to say according to who, but you have to use your own words. So how can we avoid plagiarism? Use your own words as much as you can, because in your assignment, in your presentation, we want to hear your voice, not the voice of other people. It is fine and normal to take people's ideas and the opinions of other people, because we are learning. But you have to cite the person. You have to say according to who. So most cases of plagiarism can be avoided by citing the sources, by saying according to who, according to Michael 2017. And of course, in the future, we'll talk about how to cite. So this is the general idea of plagiarism and why we should avoid plagiarism. So how to cite? This is an example of a sentence from the textbook, from Pathways textbook. The sentence is, the way female chimps played with ticks mimic caretaking behaviors. So this is an idea from someone else, from Rangham 2017. So when you want to use this sentence in your assignment, you have to cite. So how do you cite? So the first example is, according to Rangham 2017, the way female chimps played with sticks mimic caretaking behaviors. So this is citation. You have to mention the name of that person. And this is not good enough, because you copy and paste the whole sentence as in the original source. So it is the same sentence, but you just simply add according to that person. So this is a better example. As mentioned by Rangham 2017, it can be observed that female chimps' behavior in sticks playing imitate motherly behaviors. So you can see the point that you have here in this sentence is similar to the point here and the point here, but the way you say it is different. You have your own words here. So this is better. So when you cite, you have to use your own words. This is an example of citation, but the second one is a better example of citation. How to paraphrase? So this is the second sentence is, you paraphrase the original idea, but you maintain the same point. So how to paraphrase? This is an example. There is a sentence here from the textbook, from the Pathways textbook. Young male monkeys live in separate groups. So how do you use your own words? By maintaining the same point in the sentence. So let us take a look at the sample here. In the monkey groups, the junior male monkeys do not live with their family. So you can see here, the point is similar, but the words are different. So you can see young male monkeys, and here the junior male monkeys. So young become junior. We find the synonym. Live, do not live. Live in separate group, do not live with their family. So that is paraphrasing. You use your own words. You don't just simply copy and paste the same sentence, same words, but try to use your own words. For example, when you say, he walks to school in the morning, you can change the structure. In the morning, he walks to school. Or the boy kicks the ball, and then you change the structure. The ball is kicked by the boy. So that means you paraphrase. So use your own words as much as you can. So here are some questions for you to ponder about plagiarism. So take a look at these questions, and what do you think about them? Is it okay to work on your essay with friends? Yes, it is okay. Is it okay to let your friend copy your essay? Of course, it is not okay. You can discuss, but you have to use your own words when you are writing, when you are speaking in a presentation. So lastly, there is a task for you. Your task is to paraphrase the sentence below and post your answer to this link. So the sentence is, the strong bonds between females continue throughout their lives, which can be as long as 70 years. So this sentence taken from the textbook page 14. Paraphrase, use your own words but maintain the same meaning. So paraphrase this sentence and post your paraphrase sentence to this link here, https://padlet.com. So go to this link and post your paraphrase sentence. Use your own words as much as you can. Go to Google and type, for example, you want to find a synonym for continue, so type continue synonym, and you can see a list of words that you can use instead of the word synonym, or maybe the word strong or the word bond. So use your own words and change the structure of the sentence a bit. Later in class, we will take a look at the paraphrase sentences and we will discuss which one is the best sentence. So thank you very much.